everyone, so today I'm doing my go-to clubbing routine, which is just this look here. I just did my eyes and my lips because I did my flawless base routine last week, so just to keep the video as short and sweet as possible, I thought I would just leave a link for that video down below and get straight into the eyes and the lips. So as I said, if you want to see how I did my base, the link will be down below, and otherwise stay tuned. First of all, I'm just putting NYX's Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk all over my eyelids. I've already done it to this eye, so I just drew it on and now I'm just blending it in. It doesn't matter how perfect it is, just because we are going to use it to make the rest of our eyeshadow colours really pop. Now we're going to take a little bit of sticky tape and we're going to apply this, just taking a little bit of the stickiness out of it just on the back of my hand and peeling it off. Just going to apply this from the corner of my eye to the tail of my eyebrow, just like that. It looks a little bit weird. So I do this step just so that it doesn't, I don't get any fallout that affects the rest of my makeup very much, and also just so that I can keep a really clean line with my eyeshadow. Makes it look really nice and put together. It also really helps if you're doing winged eyeliner, if you're just starting out doing it for the first few times practicing, because you can just draw it right up against the sticky tape and the sticky tape will make sure that it is really nice and clean and looks really good. I'm taking my Chi Chi Bases palette and the champagne colour here, just there, and I'm applying that all over my lid just with a shader brush. Also going to set our eye pencil just to make everything else easier to blend on top of it. Sometimes when you put a cream product down, it is quite hard to blend powder products on top just because they really stick, so this will also help us later on try to blend. Doesn't really matter how high up you go because we're going to be putting colours on top of it and all that kind of stuff anyway, just as long as it really covers the lid well. One thing to be careful about with shimmer eyeshadows as well is that when you're putting them on your eyes, make sure that you pull your eye a little bit, or just make sure that there's no creasing, because if there is, it's really obvious with shimmer eyeshadow because the light catches it and you can tell that it's not blended as well as it could have been. Okay, now I'm going to take this shade here, and I'm just going to use that as kind of my transition shade. So I'm going to grab a shader brush and place this in my crease and just above, like this. Also bring it down in the outer V as well. Alright, now taking the darkest colour in this palette, that one there, I'm going to blend this in a couple of layers, just right in the crease. So the first layer I'm going to be a little bit less concentrated with, so blending it right in the crease, right down, and a little bit above. And as I add more layers, I'm going to concentrate it a little bit more, so get it right just in the outer edge or right in the crease. You'll see what I mean as we get to it. This just helps to really smoke the look out so that it's not so harsh. If you just apply lots of layers of this in one area, it's going to be really hard to blend out later and it's going to look really obvious. So if you do it just in a few light layers, it helps to make the look more blended and seamless. So this one I'm focusing more on the outer half of the eye and in the V. blended and seamless, I'm going to go in with this shade here from my MAC Snow Globe eyeshadow palette in Warm. And it looks like this. And I'm really just going to concentrate this right on the outer V. So just in this area here, just to really deepen up the outer quarter or so of the eye. Again, I'm going to build that up like I did the previous colour, so doing a few layers. So lastly, I'm just going to make sure that everything's even and nice and blended. So taking a clean blending brush, I am just going to go over it all, blend it out nicely, and just make sure that all of the colours are nice and even on both eyes. Now I'm taking my Face of Australia eyeliner in black. I'm going to line my lashes with a wing. I'm going to do the same on the other side, so starting in the middle, pull it out. The other thing too is that once you've peeled the tape off, it's quite easy to fix the length of your wings because it's such a clean line. You can either shorten one just very slightly because it is such a clean line that you can take that little bit away and it won't leave a hole in your eye look or anything like that, or you can just follow the straight line and lengthen it just a little bit. So that's what I'm going to attempt to do. I'm also going to take a little bit off the end of this one. So taking a bit of makeup remover on a Q-tip and a mirror, I'm just going to shorten this side just a little bit. So I'm going to tap it off with one end, and then with the other end I'm just going to clean it right up. Just like that. Cleaning up just below where the sticky tape stopped as well. You might find you've got a little bit of fallout there. Just like that. Okay, now I'm going to do the bottom lash line and then I'm going to fix up the sides with concealer and all that kind of stuff. Taking a small pencil brush, in the order that I used the eyeshadows, I'm just going to go along my lower lash line. My waterproof eye crayon by BH Cosmetics in the colour Dare. Just looks like that. I like using an eye crayon rather than a black eyeliner for this look because I think that it just ties in a lot nicer with the smudged eyeshadow underneath and with the eyeshadow scheme on top. Plus I think because I've got so much eyeliner on my lid, to put black down the bottom can close your eye up a lot and can make it look too dark. So putting a bronzy colour instead just adds the darkness without completely closing your eye up and making it look too dark. Okay, now I'm going to take my Telescopic by L'Oreal and apply that to both my top and bottom lashes. I sometimes apply false lashes when I'm going out with this look, but because I have applied such thick eyeliner today, I'm not going to, but I will be using false eyelashes in one of my videos really soon, so if you want to see how to apply those, it will be up soon. Okay, now to clean up around my eye area, I'm going to take my Age Rewind by Maybelline. I'm just going to apply that directly under my eye. I've already done blush. I will need to fix it up a little bit, but I don't want to be putting it directly over the top of my blush. Now taking a sponge. Now I'm going to set the concealer that I just put down with my Banana Powder by AC on Tour. I'm just quickly going to retouch up my blush, which is this colour here by the BH Cosmetics Glamorous Blush Palette. It's a mouthful. It looks really scary in the pan, but it's really not that scary in real life, I promise. Taking my BH Cosmetics lip liner in the shade Earth, I'm just going to line my lips. Taking the BH Cosmetics Creme Luxe lipstick in the shade Naked Peach. It's just a nude peachy colour, as the name suggests. And this here's the completed look. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!